Hey Irish fans, get your We Are ND Nation gear here. We have t-shirts, hoodies, mugs, and accessories. Check out our socials or visit our store at wearendnation.com. That is wearendnation.com. Go Irish!
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the We Are ND Nation podcast. Evan J. Thomas, Dennis Stover here with you. We are going full holy shit,
No script.
No script.
Not
even a script.
Why I'm wearing this hat.
We don't even have a fucking rundown. We're just going to go with it. We have no guests. We just kind of did this one on the fly today. So we have the transfer portal going on. Full effect.
What does it even mean?
Mess.
What does it mean?
What does it mean? So Notre Dame.
I'm going to enter. If Notre Dame shits the bed next year, I'm going to enter the fan portal.
Well, you saw I already did.
Right.
But it was more, actually, it was a media fan portal is what I put.
Yeah, I saw that.
So there was actually, my buddy Damien was like, that's actually a well done meme that you did there, bro. Because I like the font and everything very close. It was pretty cool.
Nice. Evan's making memes now.
We Are ND Nation socials. But so we have what now? 4 wide receivers and
4 wide receivers in the portal, a tight end, offensive lineman, 1 or 2, a defensive lineman, couple DBs, 14 total, I think.
So since our last show, we had Chris Tyree, which we announced last week, leave. So
he committed to Virginia.
Tobias Merriweather.
Yeah.
We had the big one was Rico Flores Jr., who's only a freshman, going probably west.
And Braylon James. I mean, he is from California, so he'll probably end up. I hope he doesn't become a spoiled children, but whatever.
Tight end Holden Stays leaves
from Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
He'll probably end up at some SEC school, and I bet you who's that other cat? I was gonna say watch old where's it at now? Damn, who was it? I was thinking he'd end up going to Georgia.
Oh, Holden Stays.
Probably.
He's from
That's
Georgia.
Just me guessing. Yeah, he's from. I thought there was one other one I read. I was like, well, I know where he's gonna end up.
Yeah, Holden Stays is from Georgia, Atlanta, Georgia. It looks like he might go there. Gonna Texas, California, Colorado, Aiden Kenyan.
I just wonder, it's just weird to me. It's like makes you wonder, is it those guys because, from what you read or what people say is Stuckey was a great recruiter, but he's a terrible wide receiver coach, I guess. So I'm wondering how tied were these guys? Because why would, Flores, Stays, they all played, they all got reps. So is it, they felt, we'll never know. It's like
you and I have been talking about this for the last week via texting. So there were some ideas that I came up with, and this is for not just Notre Dame players, but other players at big schools. We just saw that Kyle McCord is leaving Ohio State. We saw that the quarterback from UCLA is leaving.
Dante Moore. Oh, okay. I just wanted to make a correction too from I had mentioned either I think it was last week or the week before about playing freshmen. I had said Kyle McCord was a freshman. Apologize. He's not a freshman. He's just a first-time starter. He's a junior. So I wanted to clarify.
Oh, he's a junior. I thought he was a freshman.
No, he's not. He's a junior. You know how things are now. They redshirt or whatever, and they get their 2020 COVID year. But he's academically he's a junior, and so so I wanted to apologize because I don't want to seem like we're just pulling shit from the air.
So the one thing that there was a couple things that I kind of came up with. One was pressure. The other is not getting the stats that they want to for the NFL. But well, look at it. I mean, Notre Dame.
I hate to say it, but do you think JJ McCarthy on Michigan is saying, "Oh man, I'm not getting my stats"? They finished the number 1 team.
Why did Kyle McCord leave?
I don't know. Maybe I agree with what you said about him. Is maybe that pressure at Ohio State just good. But where else is he going? Then he might as well not play D1 college football because where's he going to go?
That's possible.
There's going to be pressure at Bama. There's going to be pressure at Georgia.
Maybe he'll go to like a Duke or Arizona, somewhere where there's not so much pressure. and he can kind of be a player. So
It's so weird,
I
man.
don't
I
know where I
don't
was
get
going to
it.
go with this, but again, Notre Dame's wide receivers. I don't think we had anybody over 500 yards. Chris Tyree was the only one that was
Oh,
close.
he's like close.
Close. So the cat that we got in, so Chris Mitchell coming from FIU, so Florida International, dude had over 1,100 yards receiving, like 68 catches
on the season, right?
on the season.
Yeah, at FIU.
But
God, why did they keep Parker? I don't get it. I
So-
mean, wow.
And FIU, I mean, I never thought of them as really prolific offense. At least I didn't think so. Or they just threw the ball to this dude every fucking play. But Notre Dame just got him. And the funny thing is, so the website that I sent you earlier, I'm looking at it right now. We have NIL values of all these players.
On these players, yeah.
So like Chris Tyree, $293,000.
You know what? We should, I mean, yeah, we're talking about transfers and stuff, but we shouldn't spend too much time on them because they're gone now. They don't want to be here.
Well, that's why I was going to.
Then fucking don't let the door hit you on the way out. I hate to see him go because it makes no sense to me. I don't know what these kids want. I mean, maybe if they're going to pursue NIL money because they can get more from other schools and not Notre Dame, maybe that's the only pass I could give them. But when you're Rico Flores and Holden Stace and you're catching the ball and you're focused and why would you want to leave, man?
Both of those guys were actually like focused in for the offense. It's not like they got one catch.
Right.
It stays when he was healthy. He was getting ball after ball after ball. I mean, Rico Flores was getting catches. All right.
I don't care what anybody says about Tommy Rees or what Wes Pritchard says. I would give my left arm to have Tommy Rees on SAF still because I guarantee watch him. I've taken Alabama over Michigan. Michigan doesn't want any part of that team right now. That team.
Well, you saw the reaction on that when it was announced that it was Alabama, not Florida State. The whole room went, oh, like, oh, fuck.
Them skunk bears don't know what they're going to run into.
The one time that we actually want Tommy Rees to do really well is this coming bowl series.
Well, how about this? Here's my you remember Karnak? I don't know. Does anybody remember Johnny Carson? Karnak says Karnak prediction.
I know that stuff. We had a little big hat on.
If Freeman, okay, let's say Bama wins it or at least plays for the title and they're right there, right? And then Rees is there, and then whatever happens, Freeman does whatever, let's go. Who's going to be the head coach of Notre Dame then at that point? He'll have a possible Heisman Trophy. Jalen Milroe's in the top 4 of the Heisman. He's getting invited to New York for the Heisman vote.
No, he's not.
He's not?
He's not top 4. It was Jaden Daniels. It was Bo Nix.
Oh, that's because it was Jaden Daniels.
Yeah, so Milroe was actually, I think, top 10.
I thought he was like 5 or anything.
Was 5.
I don't think Bo Nix should have been invited, but I digress.
But yeah,
got 2 losses. You know, Audric Estime, if I had a vote, I'd vote Audric Estime because without Estime, our offense wouldn't do shit. And to me, that's what it's about. Not the best player on the best team.
Well, if you say that,
but I know that's what it's become, and it's become a quarterback award. It really doesn't
mostly quarterback and running back for college football.
It's become a shit award, man.
I mean, Devontae Smith actually won a couple years ago,
and I was happy when he did.
There's a few really nice. That have done it, and
it was really nice.
2 in the last 20 years have done it.
Hell, I would have been happy if Aiden Hutchinson won from Michigan a couple years ago when he was finished. And honestly, I'm sick of these quarterbacks winning it all the time.
That dude was a fucking beast.
Yeah, I'm just sick of quarterbacks.
So we were just talking a little bit about, seeding. So obviously they had the playoff announcement.
Let's talk about that a little bit.
So Notre Dame gets into the Tony the Tiger Sun Bowl to be played at El Paso, Texas against.
And that was a draw by a hat.
Yes, I heard that.
Because the ACC tie-in, because the playoff committee, all right, you can make all those arguments about how Florida State, the ACC is weak, right? And how Bama fit. Yes, Bama played a harder. That is, you can't, anybody who says they didn't is an idiot. You can't deny that. You cannot deny a Power 5 undefeated team. They can't help what happens in the conference and who, you know what I mean? And I don't understand that argument that Jordan Travis is gone. Yes, they are a different team, but take Jake Milroe off of Alabama. are they not a different team? Is USC the same team without Caleb Williams?
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? I don't understand the argument. There's 11 players on the field.
If Jalen Milroe was not on Alabama, do you think they'd be as good as they are right now? Because
absolutely not. It improved. Look how good that kid got towards the end of the year.
You made your own argument.
What are you talking about?
That you take him out, he's still the team's gonna be worse, which he was.
Evan, I just said that though. I said I understand they are a different team without Jordan Travis. But how since when does a team get penalized when it takes 11 people to play that game?
What I've been
I don't get it. They're right. They're absolutely right. Florida State is a different team without Jordan Travis. But again, why are they penalized because of injury? I don't understand that.
So I'll tell you on
and I understand Bama's got the better strength of I understand all of it, but I just cannot take out an undefeated Power 5 team. That's the whole reason. So with that being said, Notre Dame, if we were 12-0 this year, we wouldn't have gotten in. We wouldn't have gotten in. We wouldn't have gotten in. Because the Ohio State win wouldn't have been a big deal because they would have 3 losses then. Or no, excuse me, 2. Sorry, to us and to the Skunk Bears. And then who knows what would have happened with
USC would have been 5 losses. Well, we didn't lose to them though. So
no, we didn't lose to them. I'm saying if we went undefeated, Louisville would have been lower, so it might have been somebody else playing Florida State in the. But maybe Jordan Travis doesn't get. These are all what ifs. But all I'm saying is, what they're telling me is an undefeated Notre Dame wouldn't have made it this year.
So, my alarm is about to go off. Here we go. So I've been hashtagging on Twitter /X. Anytime somebody has a Florida State was undefeated, and I hashtag remember 1993 ND. That's all I've been doing.
Right, because that's just it. The argument, it's like when Michigan's last title, they split with Nebraska. Why weren't we co-champions in 93? We could, I mean, I don't know. They just claimed it. I don't understand it. Or like in 2004, how USC didn't win the BCS, they didn't win the BCS, but then the AP gave them the national championship.
Yeah, another one.
What?
It's again. See, I can't.
This 12 next year is gonna. Well, this is gonna be. All of this is gonna be moot come January 3rd or whatever, the January 7th, whenever, because everything's gonna be fine. Hopefully, with the 12-team format.
Yeah. I've been saying this. Yeah, nobody's going to complain or anything about 13, 14, or 15 not getting
of course. Everybody's going to be crying me a river.
Everybody's going to agree with it.
Nobody's ever going to be happy. This to me is I either say go back to before the BCS and just do it that way. Or
how is that? Just that team looks like they're good, so we're going to give it to them.
Whoever AP. Again, that's what it was for so long. It was a regional game. The bowl games were exhibition. Anybody who's a real fan of college football know exactly what I'm talking about. It's a regional game. It was the bowl games were just exhibitions, more or less. And then and then people kept crying because you would have the years like 98 or the 93. You got coaches crying or Bobby Bowden crying, and then they finally give it to him when we damn well should have been the fucking champs in 93. But anyway, it's weird. It's just odd. And honestly, I would have liked to have seen the SEC left out for once. Fuck them, man. They have enough. They have enough.
Another drawback with so Georgia is going to be playing Florida State in the bowl game. Georgia is number 5. They got left out. I think they also have a really good chance at saying, they lost to a really good top seed. They also won 28 straight games. And why were they left out of the top 4 when they are basically 2-time defending champions?
Yeah, they won 29 straight, man. It just that's what sucks. You will lose the last game of the year, and it's like, oh well.
Alabama loses the second game of the year, whatever it was, and they're in number 4. So
they're in. And I don't understand how they're like that. Texas. So they're saying that was the best win of the year. I don't get it.
Texas over Alabama?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't get it. So anyway, we're going to be playing, Notre Dame's going to be playing the Sun Bowl.
You
mentioned to me that
against the Beavers.
You mentioned to me that Well, Sam Hartman's already said he's not going to play. Well,
he's not.
No, he like yesterday morning or yesterday afternoon. He originally was going to practice and then said he was going to not play.
You know what? I'm glad. I don't want him to play. What's the point?
Get PB.
Let's just get him. Let's just get reps for them, because if we lose this game, unless we get utterly destroyed, which who knows, I'm not going to be too heartbroken about wins and losses for this game.
Oregon State doesn't have their starting quarterback either, then,
or their coach.
Yeah,
an interim coach. So yeah,
who's the linebacker you said is out? Leafau?
Leafau's going opting out of the bowl game. But congratulations to Xavier Watts for the best defensive player in college football.
Bronco Nagurski Award
Woo!
winner. Damn.
X Watts. X gonna give it to you.
Man, X gonna give it to you. Ow. So did Notre Dame ever have a player win National Defensive Player of the Year?
Did Manti?
Did he?
He won everything except for Heisman, which he should have won Heisman.
Yeah.
Johnny right. 2-bit Manziel, that punk ass motherfucker. You're a 2-bit bitch, and I hope you listen.
Boozer.
What an asshole.
Notre Dame. All right. So what else do we have? I mean, obviously there's a lot.
So 3 All-Americans.
Three. Okay.
To Joe Alt and X Watts, first team All-American, and Audric Estime, second team All-American. So congratulations to those. And here's just another thing, and then I'm going to put this season to bed because I'm so tired of being frustrated. But this stat drives me insane. And this is to you, Parker, you son of a... Notre Dame finished in the top 10 nationally in scoring defense, total defense, and yards allowed per play. Notre Dame also ranked 4th nationally in pass defense, 2nd in lowest completion percentage allowed.
Damn.
We finally have a championship defense, and this idiot blows it. Parker. Fucking Parker House rolls, put butter on his ass, and eat him. All right.
Take a deep breath, homeboy.
I know, I'm sorry. That guy just really sets me off.
You and your epic fucking rants. That's another one.
That was good. I mean, think about it, Evan.
I know. You don't.
The championship defense,
the choir. Man. The choir is just sitting there going, yes, we agree. I mean, that's what doing. Or
how does he do it? How does he do it?
I don't know. I want to go back to the transfer portal. So there's been some rumors on who might be coming to Notre Dame. One of them, Riley Leonard, Duke. What do you think?
I don't think that's any different than bringing Cohen or Hartman. If you're going to go to the portal and get a quarterback, then you might as well go get Kyle McCord from Ohio State or DJ Uiagalelei, who's transferring, or the guy who we had in our sights, 5-star Dante Moore. He's going to end up at Michigan because McCarthy's gone. Dante Moore is going to be at Michigan. Watch.
You think he's going to Michigan? I keep hearing Ohio State.
Okay. Oh, wow. Kid from... So that's my point. It's like, and Leonard's not bad, but I don't get it. We beat and we saw what he was. I don't.
Yeah, but like you said, Notre Dame had an amazing defense. Notre Dame's defense that game actually was fine. Not that good. They were,
and Riley Leonard probably could do well on a team. I have zero confidence in Parker.
So you would rather go with CJ Carr and
I would rather go with who we have on roster.
That's what I mean.
If you're going to bring somebody in, because Freeman said, what if somebody transfers out in spring or somebody goes down, then we have 4 quarterbacks. I get that thinking, but forever it's always been 3 quarterbacks. Mm-hmm. And then maybe you have a walk-on or something.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't understand why you would recruit and go hard after a 5-star quarterback and you finally got one only to bring in every year, say you're going to just bring in quarterback. I don't understand that.
I like it for depth, like you said. I like it for a 3rd quarterback or fight for 2nd.
Because Because after spring, who's to say that two won't transfer if they bring in Leonard or Moore or anybody else? I don't know, man. I don't have the answers for that.
Speaking of two quarterbacks that transferred, the two that transferred last year actually are retransferring from the schools they were at. So Drew Pine is leaving, what is it, Arizona State?
Yeah.
Okay. And then Buckner actually is leaving Alabama to come back to Notre Dame.
To ND.
As a lacrosse player.
A lacrosse player.
But you know what that means? He can now get his degree once again from Notre Dame rather than Alabama. So that's the one thing I saw that Freeman was saying, that he understands the transfer portal. What he's upset about is those that are undergraduates who are not then going to get their degree from Notre Dame. Those that have already graduated, that are the graduates, are already
like Tyree and Zeke Carell. They've been here for 6 years. Like, go ahead, go. We thank you for your service. You want to finish somewhere else, go.
Yeah,
but like the freshmen transferring or Buckner last year or Pine last year, it's like, I don't know. I'm glad they did, because those two were just terrible. And we finally got our quarterback room up better, but
thought we did.
We thought we did, but when they're not coached.
Yeah, there you go. The coaching issue was basically what it was. So
I think so. It makes me seethe with anger.
What else were we going to throw in there today?
Heisman's
actually this weekend. So let's go with like who you have for your Heisman pick.
I'm going Daniels, man.
No, you're going Daniels. Okay, I'm going.
I have to, because with him out that team, LSU probably doesn't win 3 games or go 9-3. They might lose more. And he just put up absurd numbers, like Joe Burrow numbers in 2019 or whatever. It just ridiculous numbers. And to me, like Nix, Bo Nix is good, but he lost twice. Everybody was ready to crown Oregon champs, and I was so happy that Washington won. I was behind Washington all year, and I remember watching it every year because I watched Pardon the Interruption and some of these other shows and one of the decent shows on ESPN. And everybody always was dogging Washington. And everybody, before they even played the Pac-12 championship game, they were just ready to give Oregon the playoff spot. And I'm so happy that Washington won. So I'd put Milroe in over Nix.
Okay.
I would have Daniels, Milroe, Penix, and
Harrison Jr.
Thank you, Marvin Harrison Jr. And then my fifth, honestly, to be the homer that I am, because it used to be about the best player in college football, and it's you take off Estime off a Notre Dame team, and that offense is even worse.
So you say you're going with Jaden Daniels. I'm going with Michael Penix Jr. So think about this. This is another very interesting thing. 3 of your 4 Heisman candidates are transfer quarterbacks.
Right. Yeah. Well, Penix was from Indiana and Nix was from Auburn.
And I don't know where.
But they did 2 years. They didn't come in like Cohen and Hartman and just do 1 year and we know they're gone. Yeah, like they had 2. So like a Dante Moore would make sense taking in the portal to me, because the kid's got 3 years of eligibility left.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm talking about. Why would I want to take Ua Ungliale? All right, so I'll correct myself. I would not take Ua Ungliale because I'm sure he only has 1 year remaining. So
he's either a junior, but he played that COVID year, so he might still have 2 years left.
He could.
I mean, obviously, I don't know this right now, so we're not really sure about that. All right.
So to me, that's worth it then, because Penix had 2 years at Washington and he got to beat. It's like, I mean, maybe it'd be great if Hartman was in their situation and he had eligibility left, and for him to come back. I mean, why not? It's not like the kid is terrible, but he did regress a little bit as the year went on. Maybe he was playing injured and we didn't know about it.
True. So far this year, your picks are 12-0, and now that you pick this, you might go 13-0. We'll see how that works out for
with what?
just overall, because you were like you were undefeated on your picks at the beginning of the season.
Yeah,
that's where I'm coming from.
The weekly ones,
the weekly pick, not your daily picks, but your weekly.
But that's more important, I think, in the preseason is predict and then I nailed it.
I'm actually
how many people predict Notre Dame to lose to Louisville?
Nobody, probably at all. You did. Oh, it's gonna be a down week after beating who was it? North Carolina.
And my favorite too is like the Hunter thing. Like I was saying, Hunter, why can't Notre Dame hang big on SC? Just because. So if Notre Dame wins that game, it's only going to be a squeaker, but SC is going to blow us out, and we blew them out because I said that too in our thing. I said I think Freeman he's had it circled since last year, watching Caleb Williams dog him when he knew he could have beat that team. So yeah, he got his revenge, but only to shit the bed against Clemson and Louisville.
Exactly. So also some coaching news.
There's
a report that Notre Dame will be hiring Wisconsin's Mike Brown as wide receiver coach. It's not official as of yet. There is sources confirmed with Inside ND Sports this past Sunday. 24/7 Sports First reported it the other day. So that is very good. The other thing is with that, Marcus Freeman worked with him when they were.
They actually had. They were all on the undefeated Cincinnati team.
So there you go.
So except for Freeman, but he was
with Luke Fickell. So that's where they got that.
Correct.
So that's some interesting news. And another thing with that too, to me. So these wide receivers who left because they were, with Chancey Stuckey.
Yeah, must have been.
They didn't even wait to see who came
where he went.
Or where he went.
Or wait to see who the next coach was, right. So exactly. I think it had to be, I think you're right, Evan. It had to do with both. I think they were loyal to Stuckey, and then I think they're just like, this Parker guy doesn't know his ass from a hole in the ground.
I'm going to have to put together your rant again for our little reel. That was fucking epic. Oh, shit.
It drives me insane.
So obviously we're playing Oregon State in the Sun Bowl. Obviously we kind of mentioned how that game was picked because they picked out of a hat, which I heard the other day on the news, and I'm like,
right, because the committee screwed it all up, and then we could have got a good bowl game.
Between that, the Pinstripe Bowl, and I forgot what
and then one other bowl, like 3 of them,
like Liberty Bowl or something like that. But anyway, I'm picking
Pinstripe Bowl might have been cool because I probably would have tried to get tickets.
Well, Pinstripe Bowl would have been by you exactly over at Yankee Stadium or wherever.
That would have been cool.
Wherever the hell they're having it.
I think they still do it at Yankee Stadium. Yeah.
What else can we go with today? Let's go.
Well, I mean, women's basketball is 6-1, and they play tonight.
Okay.
Against Lafayette, so they're doing really well. They're ranked 14th, so that's good. I hope they get some. And men's basketball won yesterday over Western Michigan. And Davis has a second straight double-double. I guess we got to get a little more, but Shrewsbury, I guess. The offense, this is a better thing because they had lost on Saturday, got smoked, and they just had no offense. But so this is a little bit better. But then again, Western Michigan has only won 2 games on the year, so they're not very good.
So you had Ty Davis, he had 19 points, 10 rebounds.
Ty Davis, that's what it is. Thank you.
Marcus Burton had 17 points. Braden Shrewsbury, the son of the coach, had 16 points. I see they got a good 6 guys that have been 20 minutes or more per game.
Yeah, they're going to have next year and the year after. This year is going to be tough. The ACC is going to grind them down because there are a lot of young cats too, and it's his first year. But I think this is a good hire. I really do. I think it's a great hire.
So they are now 4-4 on the season. Yeah. I will be covering my first game next Saturday, the 16th, at home against, I think it's Georgetown is the opponent. So that should be pretty fucking fun.
Oh, that's not even a conference game. You didn't. No. I thought you were just getting conference games. That's awesome.
I wanted Georgetown because I don't give a shit who's playing with Georgetown or who's coaching. I don't even know who's coaching anymore.
Just like it. Yeah.
I just want to go because I'll be like, oh my God, I covered Georgetown. But I get it. Duke game. I have, I think, North Carolina and Clemson and Florida State and Miami games on my list of games to cover. So that should be pretty fun.
Yeah, the women just beat the Lady Vols on what was it, Saturday?
Oh, that was the Saturday game. Okay, yeah, that was a big game that they were talking about.
Yeah, it was awesome, man. They came back. I think they were down and they ended up winning pretty good. So go ladies.
So yeah,
go Irish lady. And not gonna lie, Nellie Ivy, she's kind of cute. So she's a little peach. That's the coach, everyone, not a player. I'm not talking about the kids.
Well, I mean, they're still of age, so it's okay even if you say.
Hey, just because we like Notre Dame doesn't mean we're talking about. That's for the priests at the school, not for us, man.
Oh my God! Oh, we didn't bring that one up.
Yeah, go ahead. The new
18th president of the University of Notre Dame, Reverend Robert A. Dowd, CSC, was just announced and elected as the next president of the University of Notre Dame, taking over and succeeding Reverend John I. Jenkins. This guy.
You know what I'm saying, Dowd, is can you please bring us a goddamn title? Notice I said goddamn.
And then we have Swarbrick leaving too.
Yeah, I'll be glad to see him go. I wish we could package Parker, Swarbrick. Who else I would love to see go? I don't know, Jenkins, and just package them all up, put a little bow on them, and ship them the fuck off. Gotta take Parker, man. Good God.
I'm just reading through some of these things that he did.
I hope if he ever glimpses the show, because they're like, man, this guy really digs on you. And right now, I hope next year he makes me look like the biggest idiot in the history of idiots, and the Notre Dame offense is amazing, because I'll be more than happy.
So here's an interesting one for you. So native of Michigan City, Indiana, Father Dowd graduated from Notre Dame in 1987, earning a bachelor's degree in psychology and economics, and entered Moro Seminary in the fall.
Well, he's not very old.
No. So here's the other thing I saw. He began his graduate studies at UCLA in 1996. Earning an MA in African Studies in 1998 and a doctorate in political science in 2003. So in 2004, Dowd joined Notre Dame's political science department as a member of the faculty. So he's late 50s. He's got to be mid-late 50s.
I kind of like this. And the new AD is young. I mean, maybe the boosters or whatever are finally like, let's get a youth movement in there, or else we are going to get left behind. So this could be a good thing.
So the guy that's taking over for Swarbrick, I think Lisa Kelly said was in her class, if I can recall, right?
You did, yes. The new AD was in her class. So what? She 93, wasn't she?
Yeah. So
or 92. She's right around there.
She's 51, 52 years old, something like that. It's 52 or 3, something. But yeah, he's only like.
So yeah, it'd be like 90, maybe 91 or 92, because if we graduate high school in 93.
I think she said she graduated in 93. But
college.
Correct.
Which would make sense, because that would put her,
4 years older than us. So
give or take, yeah.
That makes sense. Exactly. So this is pretty cool. So we got Notre Dame.
So a youth movement coming in. I love it. Go Irish, man. Well, I mean, they need to, because they need to.
You got to look up the picture of Reverend Robert A. Dowd.
Let me check him out.
It's a pretty
Robert
A. Dowd.
A. Dowd. Oh, there it is. Comes up. Not found.
Not found. What?
No, it was something on the Notre Dame website.
Okay.
Hold on. Robert.
So there are no games this week, obviously, because bowl games are going to be started.
Oh, there is though.
Oh, Army Navy.
There's Army Navy.
Shit, I forgot about.
Oh.
What?
He looks a little McFly-ish.
That's why I said you had to look at the picture.
Just bring a championship. I don't care what you look like.
Listen, motherfucker, bring us a championship. That's what we need to do.
Honestly, I don't care if you are the literal term butt head. Bring us a fucking championship.
Listen, butthead, Reverend Dowd.
Just do it, Dowd. Just come on, baby. You will be like better than.
Pay these kids like they're supposed to get paid.
Be better than Father Hesburgh, man. All we want is just a title. Jeez. Yeah. So were we talking? Oh yeah. I think sometimes I forget what we talked about before we start recording. So I want to make sure we covered everything. Did we talk about if Notre Dame was undefeated, they wouldn't have made the playoff?
You mentioned that.
Okay.
We talked about the transfer portal. We talked about Mike Brown. We talked about the
All-Americans.
All-Americans.
Award-winning X.
The who?
Award-winning X. X gonna give it to you.
X gonna give it to the X-Man. We'll just call him.
Yes.
Anybody named Xavier is the X-Man. That's just
right. Always.
I mean,
Xavier McDaniel.
That's why I was like,
what was that movie? Was it Singles or whatever? He's like, every time before I want to come, I think of Xavier Daniels. And then they flash to him. He's like, don't come, Steve, or whatever. I think it's Singles. I don't know. But that's
as bad as you're going to make me wet comment last week.
Oh, I was getting good. I was getting a lot of thumbs up. Comment
that
Kevin.
Oh, dude.
My man, Kevin.
Listen the whole show. He listened.
Yeah, Kevin's one of the ones. Kevin listens the whole show always. I think my sister does. I think Delvin does. A couple other people.
Oh, yeah, Jennifer.
Jennifer, yeah.
She watches all the way through because she always comments to me how great the episode was. So thank you, Jennifer. Heather has been watching again.
Anthony watching all the way through.
So we got Heather. We got Julian who listens every show.
Yeah, man, we're almost to 10, baby.
Oh, fuck. But though I will have to say, our Spotify numbers have been going up.
Yeah.
I think we're averaging.
There's some phantom people out there we don't know that are tuning in. I think it's great.
There are.
Maybe John Kennedy's watching us or something. I like him. He cracks me up.
I mean, we are on College Football Dogs. I haven't seen any spikes since we've been on there, but you never know.
Hey.
I mean, I think they're just taking the show and just putting it on their own station and be like, whatever.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Kind of have to check.
That's cool.
Yeah, we're doing good. We do this because we like to do it. We have fun.
Yeah.
We're not really looking to fucking make $1 billion, even though you can get our merch line.
Oh, yes. We are indeed. Go get that mug. Christmas is coming. Hanukkah's coming.
T-shirt, get the hoodie, get the mug.
I mean, you got gifts galore, man.
Make sure you go to wearendnation.com. You go to the store on there. Boom, everything's right there. You can go to our social medias. It's all over there too. Facebook.
I'll take a hoodie if somebody wants to give me a gift.
Yeah, I mean, they're cheap. $34 for a nice hoodie.
Nice
$20
hoodie,
for a t-shirt, man. I mean, except for
beat
cold,
it,
or else
man.
you get a $20 t-shirt.
And a mug? Who doesn't want a mug?
I'm cracking myself up now.
The mugs are sweet. What else should we make?
Socks.
Oh, socks would be nice. I like socks.
What about trucker hats?
That'd be cool. Yeah, I'm down with
Actually,
that.
we can make banners and put them up behind us.
Oh, shit. Or I could put something like We Are Indie Nation right here, too. That'd be dope. That's a
Stickers.
good idea. What else?
Doggy blankets.
Like some kind of dog thing would be cool.
Bandanas.
Different. Yeah.
Think of shit. Wristbands.
Yeah. Wristbands? You like wristbands?
No, not really, but shoes.
You wear it like on the middle of your forearm.
Oh, you actually can get skids. You can get skids with the logo, like your flip flops around the house.
Oh, word. Okay.
So
I don't wear mandals.
No,
I refuse to wear mandals. If I'm on the beach, maybe.
Yes, beach in the house.
I don't wear shorts either. Even if it's 110 outside, I refuse to wear shorts.
It's weird.
It is weird. Shorts and mandals, like guys, do not wear fucking.
No, you're weird. Not wearing shorts.
Weird. The fuck wears flip flops. Nobody wants to see my white pasty legs, man. Plus, I'm getting older. Starting to get those varicose shits coming in now. Gross.
Not me. Shit,
because you're active. I just.
You walk to and from work all the time.
Yeah,
anyway, I think the show's over. I think we're done.
Yeah, it was fun. It was good. I mean, that's what we intended. We wanted to touch and sorry, there's no games.
No games.
We are professional when we have guests, but when it's just Evan and I, it's like we're sitting on the couch.
We're not always professional.
I mean, I think so. We don't swear as much.
Not as much. Actually, today we haven't sworn a lot except for your little rant there.
Yeah, but Parker doesn't get a pass.
Oh,
he's gonna get it all until he's either canned or he proves me wrong. Because
I think it won't be the latter of that. I don't think he's gonna prove you wrong.
I don't get it, man. I mean, you never know. Coaches improve. You always got to start somewhere, but he didn't do anything. He doesn't have it. He just doesn't have it.
There you go. So for Dennis Stover, I'm Evan J. Thomas. We are the We Are ND Nation podcast. You can find us on Spotify and on YouTube and on the College Football Dogs. And like I said earlier, you can get our merch at our website, WeAreNDNation.com. Our social media, we're everywhere, including Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. So we're all over there. And I think I just said our website, so I'm not going to say it again. Fuck it.
Yeah, I mean, that's what it is.
We are
Everybody knows the social medias and all the tags. I know you got to get them in and stuff like that. So, And I mean, who wouldn't like a nice We Are ND Nation mug on Christmas morning filled with some hot cocoa opening gifts?
That sounds amazing.
Right?
I mean,
maybe you should throw in a free bag of marshmallows for every purchase of a mug.
You know what would even be better if I had one to actually promote right now? But
that's why this show is awesome. Fuck, we're gonna be nominated for an Emmy Daytime, baby. Watch.
YouTube Emmy Daytimes.
Right.
And we got to figure out how
old no sleeves McAfee can get one. I'm sure we can.
Well, he's good. So otherwise, he's good.
I know.
Let it go. All right.
Is he?
Until next time.
Does know it's sports. There's no denying it.
Until next time.
Next time.
Dennis, Evan, Rock.
Go Irish.
And, go Irish and Dennis. I don't care. What do you
want? I don't think we're gonna do the F anymore. I mean, we don't have to anymore.
We don't have to anymore because the season's over.
Because the season's over. I mean, maybe fuck the playoff committee for just.
Oh, there you go. I like that. Okay. Here we go. Ready?
Cheating.
So as I always say, go Irish and Dennis.
Go Irish and fuck the playoff committee.
There you go.
For fucking it up.
Hey Irish fans, get your We Are ND Nation gear here. We have t-shirts, hoodies, mugs, and accessories. Check out our socials or visit our store at wearendnation.com. That is, wearendnation.com. Go Irish!